And they're pretty hot. And you can say whatever you want about me. It's not my fault. I didn't make them do that. They did that. That's the point. That's the whole point of the movie, is that you're supposed to be sitting there thinking, look at the blonde one. You're supposed to be sitting there holding these two thoughts in your head, and one, that these are kids, and the other, that they're hot. And I don't even know if you're supposed to be comfortable with that. It's more like you're just supposed to be informed that you are capable of that and that you feel that way. And I already knew that, but I think it's a good thing to put that out there. Artistically, I think it's a good thing.
They're pretty hot. And say what you want about me, it's not my fault. I didn't make the film. They did it. But I'm glad they did it. There I was, holding my dick, and I was thinking, look at the blonde one. It's because of Netflix, I had a 2-hour jerking session, and it was awesome. I never thought they'd bring this to mainstream. I always had to go to the dark web to enjoy this kind of pleasure. But now, because of Netflix, I can jerk off to children. Subscribe to this channel and become a member of House Trevelyan. This is a fairly new channel, so it's going to be very, very hard to find me. So click the bell icon to get notified every time I upload a video. Enjoy. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a very strange and disturbing time we are living in. A couple weeks back when Netflix first launched this trailer, I actually recorded an entire video. Okay, I actually made an entire video, and but I couldn't post it. I felt too uncomfortable. Back in August, when this movie first came into attention, made a video, but then I didn't post it. But yeah, that's just how disturbingly uncomfortable this movie is. So, for those of you who don't know, this is a movie. It's the French movie that has released on Netflix very recently, 9th September 2020. And this movie is about little kids, 11-year-old kids, twerking and dancing very, very sexually. That's the movie. Netflix was criticized in the beginning for showing this poster, but then later apologized because of the poster. And people thought that, okay, it's maybe just one poster. Maybe the movie isn't as bad as this disgusting child sexualizing poster right here. But it turns out the rest of the movie is even fucking worse, to a point that this movie has scenes where an 11-year-old girl takes a photo of her junk and posts it online. There are deliberate scenes where girls are wearing incredibly thin clothes from which you can see their nipples. I, of course, haven't seen the movie, but I've heard a lot of people reviewing it. I've seen a lot of reviews, and here are a couple of facts about the movie. The filmmaker of the Netflix film Cuties spent 6 months having 650 little girls twerk for them in auditions. Let me say it again. 650 girls they have sexualized in just the auditions. Okay? So if that doesn't tell you anything about what kind of people they are, I don't know what will. The movie is directed by Maimouna Doucouré, a French lady, and it's produced by this absolute sick fuck of a person named Sylvain de Zengrones, or Zengro for short. If you look at his other movies that he's produced, another movie that is very similar to the plot of this movie is Maman. And this also has a very similar theme with Cuties. Okay? So this movie is so fucking pathetic. Okay? It has all these fucking sick imagery that if you watch, like, you have to be an absolute psycho, an absolute sick to say that you enjoyed this movie. And I'm sure there are lots of pedophiles sitting at home and having the time of their lives watching this movie. This movie is so fucking pathetic and regressive that some of the politicians from both left and right have gone out and spoke about it. Tulsi Gabbard has tweeted, Netflix's child porn. She starts the tweet from straight up calling it child porn. Cuties will certainly whet the appetite of pedophiles and help fuel the child sex trafficking trade. 1 in 4 victims of trafficking are children. It happened to my friend's 13-year-old daughter. Netflix, you are now complicit. Cancel Netflix. So, and also, some sick, pathetic people are attacking Tulsi Gabbard for speaking against it. Dave Smith says, Tulsi Gabbard is considered a controversial figure for being anti-war and anti-pedophilia. That pretty much sums up 2020 America. Well, apparently some people are saying that Tulsi Gabbard is into conspiracy theories and QAnon stuff, and that is why she is opposing child porno cuties over here. But I think you don't have to be a conspiracy theorist, or you have to go as far as QAnon to figure out that this movie fucking endorses pedophilia. It's so fucking apparent that you don't need to go that far. Trust me. Also, right-wing politician Ted Cruz calls for Department of Justice investigation into Cuties, filmmakers, and Netflix. Texas Senator Ted Cruz called on the Justice Department to investigate Netflix and the Cuties filmmaker to determine whether they broke any federal laws against the production and distribution of child pornography. So he writes, the film routinely fetishizes and sexualizes these pre-adolescent girls as they perform dances, simulating sexual conduct in revealing clothing, including at least one scene with partial child nudity. Cruz wrote in a letter to Attorney General William Barr Friday. Cruz continued, these scenes in and of themselves are harmful, and it is likely that the filming of this movie created an even explicit and abusive scenes, and that pedophiles across the world in the future will manipulate and imitate this film in abusive ways. Yeah, you can just imagine sick pedophiles masturbating to this kind of shit. And also Ted Cruz tweeted, I don't know what the heck opposing child porn has to do with QAnon, but lefty press flags hate Trump so much they'll defend kiddie porn. Not okay. We should all unite against Netflix sexually exploiting 11-year-old kids. So most of the left-wing politicians and people are defending this, saying that the movie is feminist and is progressive. Well, I don't see anything feminist at all in promoting pedophilia and sexualizing kids, giving pedophiles an opportunity. And here's this fucking sick-looking guy reviewed Cuties.
And they're pretty hot. And you can say whatever you want about me. It's not my fault. I didn't make them do that. They did that. That's the point. That's the whole point of the movie, is that you're supposed to be sitting there thinking, look at the blonde one. You're supposed to be sitting there holding these two thoughts in your head, and one that these are kids, and the other that they're hot. And I don't even know if you're supposed to be comfortable with that. It's more like you're just supposed to be informed that you are capable of that and that you feel that way. And I already knew that, but I think it's a good thing to put that out there. Artistically, I think it's a good thing.
Fuck, dude. Of course they're hot. That's what sexualizing children means, you dick-faced piece of shit. But at least we have some good news, and that is that this movie caused Netflix to lose $9 billion in one day. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the cancel Netflix trend on Twitter has caused Netflix lose $9 billion worth of subscriptions, and they have lost $9 billion in just one day. So Netflix and some of the creepy, fucking disgusting critics are defending this movie, saying that is a social tale against child sexuality. Now, let me make a film that is against child sexuality by sexualizing some children. That's basically the movie. Let me spread awareness against murder by filming myself murder someone. Let me tell you a social tale against animal abuse by abusing some animals and then filming it. That's basically your oxymoronic logic right there. But some people are apparently defending it. It's an award-winning film and a powerful story about the pressure that young girls suffer on social media and from society as they grow up. And we encourage anyone interested in these important issues to watch the film. They're even after losing $9 billion, they're still saying watch the film. Disgusting pedophile jerks. You know what I think? Like, this platform, Netflix, now has pedophilia on their streaming service. Do you seriously feel comfortable being on Netflix, keeping your subscription, being on a platform which actively endorses pornography, child pornophilia, and pedophilia? If I was subscribed to Netflix, I would instantly unsubscribe and would never consider subscribing ever again. It's simply because it has child pornography, man. Think about it. If you look at all the other stuff that Netflix has, you have your Sabrina with all the Satanism and witchcraft, and you have Lucifer, where you glorify and stylize Satan himself. I mean, oh, but he's so sexy, he's so hot, he makes me wet, Satan gives me wet dreams. Are you kidding me? That's absolute Twilight bait. Absolute Twilight bait. Absolute Twilightization of Satan. They just gave Satan the Twilight treatment with this show. I'm just saying, all the satanic stuff, all the satanic shows happen in Netflix. I'm not surprised that they want to add pedophilia to their repertoire. And over here at TikTok, and now we have all these prepubescent girls doing the WAP challenge. So you're telling me that all these underage kids are gonna have full access to erotic videos like WAP, wet ass pussy, and then they're gonna reenact in this WAP challenge, and they're gonna do all these types of sexually suggestive and erotic dances that they just watch in the music video, and you're gonna be okay with that. But then when somebody makes a film about sexualizing kids, then suddenly you're so shocked. You gotta see the hypocrisy in that. And these TikTok videos, they get millions and millions of views. Do you think that all these millions and millions of people, they're all just kids? Don't you think that there are just a couple of creepy adults lurking in there, looking at these kids? Doesn't it make you feel weird letting your kids do these videos, make these videos just a little bit? I mean, think about this, man. They're your kids. So we live in a society, folks, where 11-year-old girls get sexualized and fetishized. And here I am sitting and thinking to myself, should I ever have kids? Because I'm only 24 and the world is such a messed up place already. Do you think that it's safe for the kids? This is a genuine question of mine. Do you think kids are safe? These creepy child predators aren't even hiding themselves anymore. They're opening up and they're making films about exploiting children. So this is my genuine concern. Are the kids safe? Ladies and gentlemen, if you have children, if you have a daughter or a son, sister, brother, niece, or nephew, take care of them, keep them safe, protect them from all these predators, and stay safe. Talk to me, share your thoughts and opinions in the comments. What do you think about Netflix's Cuties, and what do you think about Netflix in general? Tell me all about it in the comments. Support me by liking this video and subscribing to my channel, and hit the bell icon so that you get notified every single time I upload a new video. And as always, my name is Tausif Trevelyan, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.